you. And the topic of my presentation today is about the causes and challenges and the control strategies of urban odor pollution in China. So another presenter is my student Zhang Beiling, and he helps to prepare the slides. All right, so here is the outlines. So first of all, so the odor nowadays has become a variable issue of public conscience. So I think the people in this meeting room can agree with this point. So and the odor gases can be produced from the many sources, such as the kitchen waste, cooking fumes, and also the sewage treatments, the garbage storage and the transportation, and also the painting and the coating, and also the fume, and the livestock, and the poultry farming. So that is the only a part of the sources to generate the odor gases. So each sources, they have the different mechanism. It can produce the different kinds of the odor pollutants and also presents the different characteristics. I just give some examples for the catering sources, such as the restaurant fumes, is a gaseous mixture of the odor gases generated due to the high temperature. So the high temperature released the organic matters, grease, and so the kind of the pollutants includes the benzene and also some oils such as the polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. So the characteristic for this kind of odor sources is complex pollution sources, and also with the low stress. And also there are many municipal sources, such as the municipal sewage treatment plants. So the odor was produced because of the biodegradable products of the components in sewage. So the main pollutants type includes the hydrogen sulfide, ammonium, and also some reduced organic compounds, such as the catons or something like that. So most of those odor substances are very low concentration and low threat. And the elimination is also related to the climate change, climate conditions. And also there are many other municipal sources, such as the waste transfer stations, the waste medical waste incineration treatments, and also with the landfill sites. And also there are many industry sources, such as the baking processes for painting factories. So during the storage, transportation, preparation, and the process of some goods, the emission of the coating solvents can be generated during the coating, drying, and the processes. So the main pollutants types concludes various organic compounds. So sometimes we can call it the VOCs. So most of the VOCs are also can cross the smelling pollutions. So there are many other industry sources, such as the spices production workshop, the pesticide factory, and the industry waste storage, and the disposal sites, something. And also there are many agriculture sources, such as the animal husbandry farms, the feed or warehouses. So those sources is the main odor pollutants includes the ammonia, the nitrogen-containing organic compounds, sulfur-containing compounds, and also some organic acids. So those characteristics are often the uneven distributed sources of the pollutions, and it is also the emission is also quite dependent on the climate conditions. So the urban air pollution is characteristics by the three key traits. So it can easy generation, and it can be rapid dissipated, and also is the perceptible presences. So each pollution sources involves the multiple emission stages. Take the garbage, for example. So during the collection process of the garbage and also the transportation and also the final disposal process of the garbage. So from the different steps, it can also produce the odor pollutions. And also for some factory industry sources, such as the raw and auxiliary material uses stage, process stage, and also the end of type treatment stage. So each stage can produce the odor pollutions. So it's a very complicated and very widely to produce the odor pollutions. So the also the urban pollution can present the complex components of the odor substances. It has a very diversity and those thresholds, and there is a very complex mixtures, and also is the emission presents the dynamic and the varied sources because of the production processes, because of the different raw materials, and also the various operation conditions. So it is quite complicated. So here we list some typical odor compounds responsible for the odor pollution. There's many different kinds of the compounds, such as the sulfur-containing organics, the benzene compounds, and the nitrogen compounds. But all these odor pollutants can show a very, very low threshold. So that means these are very, very low concentrations of these kind of compounds. It can cross the severe odor pollutions. So here are some other compounds. So we don't present too much detail for these informations. And the complex motivation behind odor complaints, especially for the urban odor pollutions, the complaints are very complex and is usually not solely about the environmental issues. It's behind these complaints, there's some interest dispute. Here we give an example. In Huludar City, there's an odor nuisance incident. So some villagers, some people, they were repeated complaints across the different government levels. They give a very high pressure on the authorities and companies. So the purpose is to force the plant, so shut down or relocations. So the rearrangement complaints is for relocations. So there are very, very complaints, motivations behind the odor complaints. So next is the current situations. So here we summarize some serious odor pollution incidents in China in recent years, such as in the year 2022, a case of a pig farmer in Changzhou district in the people restraints. So the pollution source is from the pig farms, dump manuals. So there are across very many odor complaints, and there are also many other serious incidents happened in China because of the odor pollutions. So here we analyze the odor complaints. So according to the report from the government, so the public complaints about the 4 odor constitute to the largest proportions. So it's around 1/3 among all the air pollution complaints. So that is now the odor complaints is becoming the #1 for the air pollution complaints. So for here is the proportion of all complaints in total complaints. So during the summer phases, especially the September and August, so there are very high complaints. So because some high temperature can enhance the spread of the odor compounds, and also in summer, the people are likely to open windows frequently. So that is why in these seasons there are more odor complaints happened. So next is the causes analysis for the urban pollution. So one is the unreasonable urban planning layout. So some of the planning, they show the short site entries and the chaotic layout. And the big problem is the industry and the residential areas are mixed together. So that is one process. The second one is the regulation gaps and the management challenges. So here, this table, we listed the standards in China. So we can see that there's not too much standards or regulations compared with the other compounds, such as the water pollution or air pollution. So for the air odor pollution control, so the standard regulations, the number, the amount are quite limited. And also there are some standards are very long histories, very old. So that is the problems. So here there are some also some limited indicators in the standards, the lack of standards and decades order and low eliminated and very weak enforcement. So that is for management challenges for the odor pollution control. The third one is now the control technologies that not meet the requirements. There are some technical limitations. For example, for the odor for the oil exhausted from the kitchen cooking, there are limited VOC removers, the technology void, and a very single tag constraint because the gas, the waste gas, they include some particle compounds and also some molecular compounds. So that's a mixture of in the waste gases. So that means we need to use compound technologies to solve these problems. So we need for the integrated and maintenance-free solutions for the odor pollution controls. And the first one is the people's public perceptions of odor pollution is biased. So that people think that smell in the mind of the people. So the clean gas should be non-smelling, right? So when they have some smelling,
sorry, maybe you can speed up and just finish the presentation in 1 minute. Okay.
Okay, that's the 1 minute. So that is the some countermeasures. So we need to apply the plannings and the layout and improve the regulation and standard system. And also we need to strengthen some control levels and strengthen some technology breakthroughs to meet the requirement for the odor operations. So also we need to strengthen the public guidance and the participations. So here are some cases. I just go quickly through these cases. So here show some cases in China and also in other countries. So that is the conclusions. So we need some problem profiles for the odor pollution, and we face some key challenges, and we need to take some measures and solutions to solve these problems in the future. So that is, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Professor Wang, and I think there is a lot of information there to know the major situations and just the challenges in China when we deal with the other issues. But unfortunately, we have no time for discussion. So thank you again.